Welcome back to another episode of Chloe and the Kids Slept In Too Late, so Bo had to come to work.
Okay. They stayed up late editing.
Yeah, that's true.
2 a.m.
I mean, if you've watched the previous episodes, you've seen these girls working, and they're also filming themselves and also editing this whole series on Chloe's K10.
Hey, we're trying to film over here.
I was just gonna let him peacefully pass. In the last episode, we tossed in a beautiful Summit Racing crate motor that's just your good old 350. But this thing's got a nice chop to it. We cannot wait to get the exhaust on because she's got some Flowmaster Super 40s and it's gonna sound so good. I'm excited. But what has to take place first is a transmission, and we've got a fancy box from Gearstar to pop open and show you guys. So we better get to work.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yay. Yay.
Nice. Okay, so I'm back on the trailer. The girls are over there unboxing the transmission and getting familiar with all the components in there. And I want to thank Jackery for today's video. This thing has been awesome. Anytime that I need power and I don't feel like getting the cord out or something like that, I just grab this. I can charge whatever I want or run whatever I want off of it.
This is an exciting day because we get to open up this box that's been in our shop for a few weeks. Gearstar does such a fantastic job on their transmissions, and I know for us a lot of our transmissions have gone in cars, but they make incredible off-road transmissions, and this one for Chloe's truck's rad. We went down to all the specifics, the tire size, the rear gearing, the engine specs. They are really good about getting you a transmission for your application, and that's what we got here. It's a 700R4, and that's what she had before. So in theory, this should bolt right in, and we're really stoked about that. So
Let's open it up. Put pressure on it whenever you do it. There you go. That's all.
I want to see what's in there.
It's Christmas, girls, just rip it open.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Cool.
it's all secure in here. Man, they provide hardware
Oh, wow.
and fluids,
Holy cow.
dipstick.
Holy
Should be
cow.
linkages in here. Yep, transmission cooler.
This is our switch for our lockup.
So where's the guy that puts it in for us? I don't see him in there.
I don't
He's
know.
holding the cooler.
He's in the other box.
Or this is the guy and this is the guy. And this is a new guy in the shop.
Yeah.
He's kind of spiffy. He needs some oil on him, I think.
This box is built better than my house.
So,
Need the receipt? No, it's built by Gearstar. We're good.
that's right, dude. We got all the goods.
Grab that tail shaft.
Get it, muscles?
Nice. Gonna slide the lid back on. We can set it on top
Okay.
Let's do it.
so we can get a good look
okay.
at it.
Yeah, I got the lid. Please read entire instruction. Okay, I'm done.
We got level 3.
No, it says 3, 4, or 5, so I'm assuming they started at 3.
Right here. We have a 3.
Yeah, 3. Which is going to be more than enough.
Rated up to 450 horsepower.
Perfect.
We're just right.
Perfection.
So we get the nitrous hooked up to it next.
Yeah, my math says we need 150 shot nitrous.
Yeah.
Right amount of teepees.
I'm gonna check that thingy that makes the front tires turn, whatever, transfer case. Perfect. It's the right one. That's all we need to know.
Anytime you're putting the transmission in here, and this is a great example, these alignment pins, there's one on each side, one there, one there.
Am I finding the dowels? Is that what you're doing?
The dowels, yeah. These dowels right here.
Yes.
These are new, but they got paint on them. But usually they get all rusty and they look awful. And then when you go to stand the transmission, you're cussing every word under the dictionary trying to get it on there. And then you have to pull the transmission back down and everything, and you're hating life. So you take you some sandpaper or a wire wheel or whatever and clean them up. If I could reach up there and get 2 hands. If it's rusty and it's got stuff on it or paint, it'll make it hard to get up and on. And sometimes I'll even put a little grease on there just to help it out even more. And then you're ready to put a transmission on. Done.
Good job, Bo.
Perfect. Bobo.
Yeah, good job, Bobo.
Bobo Brittany.
Bobo Brittany.
It is time for this transmission to roll underneath this truck. This is exciting.
Is it gonna be tall enough? Oh my goodness. It's nice having this lifted truck now. After we've been complaining about it for 3 days. Otherwise, we would have had to roll it underneath there, pick the transmission up while it's underneath there. Oh my God, on top of the jack. Okay. So y'all see that dipstick that's over there?
The dipstick.
That hard metal
Yes.
dipstick?
It's right there, Chloe.
One of y'all
It's
needs
hanging
to
off of it. Yep.
jump up. As we get closer, we're gonna stab it in here because sometimes they don't want to go in once you have the transmission.
Wrong side. Like here?
And before we get it up there, do you have the bolts that came with?
Oh, I'll grab.
You can hold it up top with you for a second.
All right.
It's gonna be a minute. I like to make sure that they at least start a few threads because it never fails. You get it all the way in there and you can't get one bolt to start and it's got some boogers on the threads.
Boogers.
Yeah, boogers.
I've never heard that like before.
Yeah, mechanic wipes his boogers in the bolt holes. Is that what you? Beautiful. All right, there should be one right here-ish. Yeah, I feel it hurts in there.
There they go.
This big hole right here. See that pin right there on your side?
Oh, yes.
Maybe they need some light. That's where that goes.
Okay.
So we're gonna get it up in there and slide it over there. We gotta make sure it's all the way up against the bell housing all the way around.
Okay.
You don't want to use the bolts to suck it up in there because then if you have a converter problem and this is not shimmed right, you can destroy the pump inside of here. And also you can, this is cast iron, so it's harder to strip, but you could strip out the bolts, especially if it's aluminum.
Okay.
So, we'll start jacking it up. Oh, did I hit you in the head?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what just happened?
Are you okay?
Yes.
You need a helmet now? Oh my
Believe
gosh.
me, I hit my
I
head
didn't know
constantly.
this turns. I was trying to hit my leg.
Believe me, it's fine.
I was hoping to hit the exhaust because I heard it go thunk.
No, it's my hard head.
Well, at least it wasn't a hollow sound.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
And it's still
Like a bell?
rattling.
Like a bell.
Like a bell, yeah.
So I think the transmission could be pulled your way some because it's hitting the exhaust on this side.
My way.
Yeah. There you go. It's getting over that ear.
See if I can try not to hit any more hits.
Yeah.
Push a little bit.
Want me to pull on it?
Okay, that should be good.
Did we take the starter off?
We will, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, good thinking. I didn't think about that. Well, actually, no, we don't actually
Kind of looks like that
have
nose
to
might clear.
because I'm used to 406Es and all that where you have to pull it out to put the converter bolts on, so I guess not. Well,
Oh.
I know, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Do you want some?
Need like a thin piece of wood or a piece of metal or something.
Okay.
Well, can it go that way? It'd be nice if we could just push it in there as we go. You just kind of watch that to get it in there as we get closer.
It's looking good, Chloe. And it's in its little slot in the frame, so.
Sweet. Maybe at a jack.
Does need to go up some more, but
We may be able to tilt it.
that's getting close, Chloe.
It is.
Is it tilting back? It should be, yeah. Like a 2x4. And that would probably get us because it's not too far. It's toast. That's all she's got.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, and I can't because of these angle in and keep it from going.
In the middle then.
But unless you go super high, then I could get it.
You think you can stab that one in there?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to pull down on the outpush shaft and
Yeah, that'll
help
work.
you? We got both Aaron and Bo under here, and they are
so that's the end of the jack.
doing the thing.
Already?
I can pick that engine up and you can slide a 2x4 out.
Yeah, it's true.
Y'all are so close.
I'm about a half an inch.
I think I'm the same.
If I pick up on this engine and you pull one of those boards out.
Oh, sorry. All right. Probably ain't gonna touch it anymore. Just find the motor mounts to hold it.
So now we can go down if we'd like.
Now we can take those boards out that we just put in there. Okay, coming down.
There it is.
There he goes.
I'm on my stud.
Okay.
Like it?
It's not gonna be able to take that bend. I try turning it this way. I can't do that.
So, we agree that the engine's far down like this?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Whenever,
It's gonna go up quite a
whenever
bit.
we go up, we should have plenty of room to stab
Okay.
the dipstick. Right now she's fighting the firewall, but it looks like we got plenty of room.
So
You can pull that dipstick up. Just watch those spark plug wires when you're going up. Okay.
Let me jump to the back there. I'm gonna get my foot on it and try to shake it in.
I'm kind of thinking the converter came out one notch. Because now what we're fighting is the converter is smashed all the way up against the flywheel.
Oh yeah.
I think we're out one little notch. Oh, see?
There it went.
You get that?
I got it, dude.
All right, she's coming in now.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
Good flush.
Yeah.
Truck transmission yoga.
Hey man, I've got a lot of experience doing this with
Yeah.
much bigger transmissions.
Yeah, this is a go-kart
Yeah.
transmission.
The back box on my big truck transmission weighs twice this.
One of the girls come over here and tighten this bolt.
Yes. Oh, over
who's
on
on
the
the
other
ground.
side, Chloe?
Chloe,
Yes.
see that? I don't know.
Yep, right there. You got it.
Oh yes, we're gonna have clearance for days on the converter to flywheel too.
How much? Half an inch?
I'm trying to see where the pad is. Yeah, at least maybe even half more. So we'll run some washers.
Yeah.
Be good. It's when it's the other way that you got to run the spacer and the bell housing, and that's a pain in the butt. In there.
All right, a little behind the scenes stuff. You guys don't see this, but it is very hard to film when the light's not perfect. It will just be dark and kind of grainy. So first thing I'm gonna do is get me a light set up so I can get some work done in here. And this is an area that Jackery really shines. See, I don't want to go and mess with trying to find extension cords and stuff like that. I can just plug into my Jackery and power on my light. Ah, see, that's better. No matter where we're working, if we're out in the field working on the car or something like that, we have to have these lights, otherwise you guys can't really see what's actually going on. Now, behind the light, I can't see what's going on. It's blinding me, but you guys get a good view. So Jackery really helps us with that. It allows us to be anywhere we need to be. If we're under a truck, we can hook a light up, get you guys a good shot. We have been so pleased. I think you would be amazed if you bought one of these, how beneficial it is. Like, I've got generators and they are often not working because the carburetor clogged up and stuff like that because they sit around most of the time. I don't have that issue with Jackery. This just works. I can hook a saw up to it. I can hook my compressor up to it. My cooler, we've got an electric powered cooler, which is really cool. We're thankful for these guys.
You have the other bolt? Oh, it's right there. What do you have, 2 bolts on your side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go to the next one.
Good job, Chloe. She's doing the mechanic thing where you can't see it, but you feel it.
There you go.
You're doing great, baby.
Yeah, I couldn't believe this. This was like your first time working on anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very good. On it?
Yeah, it's on it.
Holding it on?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Not much room to move it.
You got one more?
Yes.
Got that farmer strength. So that is like almost perfect.
Will you explain what you're doing right now? Because I wasn't really when
Okay.
you and Aaron were talking about it.
So anytime you get a converter, what you saw a while ago is the converter came out one click, and Aaron was trying to push the transmission up into there, and we didn't know that the converter came out. And what I like to do, especially this one from Gearstar, came in seated and had a piece of wood on it so the converter wouldn't come out at all. I like to get a gauge of my fingers going in between the converter and there. That way you kind of know if the converter has come out. If the converter is all the way seated, you have to have between 3/16 to 1/8 of an inch of play, because that converter swells up when it heats up and it expands. So if it expands too much, it pushes on the crank. When it starts pushing on the crank, it starts pushing on your thrust bearing inside the crank, and you will toast your bearings in your engine, and also the pump, because it also pushes on the pump. It'll toast the pump and the transmission and your bearings and your engine. So what you got to do is you get you a 3/16 or 1/8 inch drill bit, and in between where the mounting plates are on both of the flywheel and your torque converter, you got to make sure that you have in between 3/16 of an 1/8 of an inch. If you have too much, you run a washer in between here to make up your clearances. If it's too tight, that is a lot harder to do, because then you got to pull the transmission again and run either a deeper or shallower converter, or a deeper or shallower flywheel, or the easiest thing to do is get a bell housing spacer, like a 1/4 inch spacer that goes in between and bolts in between your bell housing and your engine. And I have had to do that on a couple of cars, and it works just fine. It's just not fun because then your dowel pins are like that long. I don't know why. If anybody's listening to this, someone out there, please make one more than just one length dowel pin, because you have either factory, which is like that long, or then they sell them that are like that long. And stabbing a transmission with a dowel pin that's, you know, that long is a pain in the butt. So I've always took mine and grinded it down and custom kind of made my own off of the longer ones. But that's, you have to be sure and check this, or you will destroy your transmission or engine or both.
Wow.
Is that good enough?
That was great.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera.
That's okay. You did amazing.
Can you see? I took your light.
Yeah.
Is there a nut on the back side?
Yeah, I'm holding it with it too. Or maybe I'm getting it now.
It may be long-winded.
I think I'm getting it now. It's just taking a while.
Okay, I need to get up before I fall asleep.
Torque converter bolts are tight. Transmission bolts are tight. Dude.
Hit somebody in the head
Why
on
are we doing
accident.
it? So we can get this on the train.
Did I hit you in the forehead?
What? I don't know.
Oh.
I can't see myself. Oh, I do have some rust. I don't know. I was just leaned over in the engine bay cranking it over for him to tighten the torque converter bolts. There's no telling. I'm always touching my face with dirty hands.
And then I moved the handle around. I hear dung. Luckily it didn't echo, so there's something in there.
There's something in there. I don't know. I love it.
It's in.
What are the girls tightening right now?
So the shifter, this has got a column shifter, and on the square bodies it's just a rod. And if anybody's ever messed with these, they're fun to adjust. And we weren't able to stab it all at once because we were fighting the transmission so much. So what we're doing is we're taking the bracket off to be able to put it all in without taking it all apart to readjust it, because it, like I said, it's not fun. I've done I don't know how many of these, and it's a pain. So we're gonna take the bracket off, stab it in there, and then tighten the bracket back up. And then now we got to put the dipstick in, the kick down cable, the brace for the transmission, the transfer case, drive shafts.
Transmission bolts and torque converter bolts are in.
Yeah, the big stuff's,
That's a win.
2 of the big things are done.
What are you doing?
Trying to stay awake
Oh,
by waking myself.
ooh, that was some nice cross-eye action. We just had pizza.
Yeah.
And it is now, I don't know what time it is, but it's dark outside and we are getting a little bit slap happy. And the boys are working. We're about to just jump in there because look at our list.
Look at my giant thing of tea.
It's as big as your face.
Look, extra large. Have you ever seen that before? Yeah.
I just got back from the parts store and one of the things I got was these transmission mounts. And yo, the ones we took out are the consistency of a marshmallow, dude. Look at that. Ew, ew. It was not gonna do the job. These are better. So we are going to install them and then dang, it's time to put this Crossmember in.
Look at it. It's like, it looks like the consistency of a really good brisket.
Are you hungry?
No, I just ate, but I mean, brisket.
Very close. There you go. Perfect.
I got it on camera.
You did?
Yeah, look at me go.
Nice work.
Oh my light. Aaron. Careful now.
We could put that yoke back in it just to make sure it doesn't leak on us. Over there by my drill press, there's a yoke. Wait, gotta keep it from leaking. I need to get under it. God, it's so high. That might actually help us. Yeah, I know Joe. Swing it. All right, I'm under it now.
Aaron's sliding away.
You just got it. I got it. Is that? Well, it's in there, but I don't know if it's clocked right.
Yeah, we'll clock it.
It's there.
All right.
Good job, guys.
We need to get some bolts on there with that.
Yeah, if you'll hold it in, I'll grab some bolts.
I got it.
Cast iron. Those things can go away and never come back. Come on, come on.
Go away.
I don't know. It's probably more like this.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I need a 7/16 for that.
Okay, I can get it.
It's a 3/8, I believe.
Oh.
It's I think his name, but it's an actor. He goes, "Would you like some juice?
I like when you make that voice though.
Juice?
Do it again. Say it again.
Would you like some juice?"
Would you like some juice?
Oh, did you get more bolts?
Yeah, they're over here.
My side of it.
I got them all in.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, good, because I'm over here napping. We got the mount, which I can't.
Do you want me to hand it to you?
We're gonna need it.
I bet it was spaced down because the lift kit would be my guess.
Oh, for the angle.
Yep. Now we got it.
Can we hold it up?
Nah, I'm good.
Y'all are doing awesome.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah.
Like a glove. I ain't going anywhere.
Good job, guys.
I hope it goes somewhere.
Well, Aaron and I are the first ones here this morning. The girls ran to the other shop to get some Amazon deliveries, and Bo is en route. We're about to see a lot of progress today. Today is the final day we have to work on this truck. It is currently Thursday, and we are delegating all day tomorrow to getting our trailer prepped because we have a giant road trip from Texas to Maryland to the Cruise in Ocean City show. And dang, this has been a wild week of shooting 2 episodes, getting this truck ready and good to go for our sweet Chloe.
Yeah,
and
we're actually on episode 4 now. We cut an episode of the trailer. The girls are working on the engine episode for this truck. Now we're working on the transmission episode, and Emily and I need to get the trailer ready to go. So it's been crazy around here.
lots of progress, lots of work, lots of late nights, but it's all gonna work out.
Always does.
Yep.
This always feels like, hey, we're almost there. I'm gonna throw this drive shaft in, and when the girls get back, they're gonna put some fluid in the transfer case and the rear diff, and it's down to fine tuning, getting ready to drive.
Right there.
This is the actual dipstick.
This is the engine dipstick. We got a nice low car dipstick for the engine, and the kid just sent that down to Bo. Get it aligned to so it's in the oil pan.
So I can't grab it. There we go. All right. It should be going now.
Okay, Aaron's gonna reinstall the plug. The girls just got the rear end grease in there, so it's all greased up again, and we're gonna let Aaron reinstall that plug since it gave us a hard time. We're gonna leave that to him. The kid's working on reinstalling the header bolt that we used to make the bracket, make the dipstick sturdy with the little bracket that came with that low car dipstick, so progress. Bo is over here switching out the distributor cap. We bought another one because this one that was on the truck kind of got a little crunched against the firewall whenever we were adjusting the engine for the transmission to go in. He says it looks great still, so we're gonna keep it as a backup, but we bought a new one just in case.
Never have enough.
Keep that moisture out, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a fire and order towel for you.
Sweet.
Clean your hand with. Bo is getting that distributor cap all reinstalled and the plug wires in place. And Chloe is rerouting our, what was a temporary oil pressure gauge is now going to be temporary inside the truck because she's got some really nice Dakota digital gauges for this unit, but we don't have time to install them. So she's gonna have to come back for that. So we're gonna run some temporary gauges for now so she can keep an eye on her vitals. I got some nice wire care sheathing on the outside of that oil line that goes into the firewall. We got that all routed and pretty. And we're getting it secured and away from the header. Marking stuff off little by little.
Little by little.
I just got back from the parts store. The girls got the fan and the fan shroud on, and they were awesome, except they didn't film it, so it never really happened. No. At least to y'all's knowledge. But it's on and done and installed, and Bo is very proud of them. He thinks that they're great mechanics. While I was out, I got power steering fluid, good old Peak Squad, and Aaron is working on the throttle linkage. He wasn't really happy with it, so he's tweaking it and making it to his liking. I feel like we're gonna be cranking this thing up and putting it in drive and moving it very soon, and that is ultra exciting. Pop some power steering fluid in there, and I like that this one has stop leak. It says restores and conditions seals. And this is an old power steering pump. I think that's a good plan.
That's a straight line.
We've got Chloe's oil pressure gauge zip tied to the bottom of the dash. We did not want to drill any holes or run any self-tappers through the dash, so we're utilizing some holes that already exist. So let's zip tie that dude up in there, and then we're gonna do the same with the water temp gauge.
That'll be good.
Sweet, yay. Okay, I'm about to send this TV cable down to Bo. He's got it adjusted to the length he feels like it needs to be. And this came with the transmission, so the amazing folks at Gearstar send them just like this. It's so nice. So we're gonna route it down from the driver's side, down through, over the top of the transmission.
Perfect. All right. Well, how does that look up there? Is it close to his throttle? Because it goes by the throttle.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dang good.
As long as it'll snap into there, and then that cable's super long, so we can run the cable up to the card linkage, and then cut it to fit.
Okay. Aaron is working on final install for the radiator. We were kind of struggling with these mounts, these factory mounts with this aluminum radiator, but he got it going on, dude.
Yeah, these are the rubbers out of a C10, like a 72 model. And I just modified them to fit because the factory rubbers are too skinny. So,
Yep, that hugs it really good.
yeah, I tried to use the C10, like a 1972 C10 whole bracket, but it was gonna hit the hood. So factory bracket with C10 bushings, perfect.
Primo.
Excellente.
Love it. I am tinkering with gauges with the girls. I got my wire for the temp sensor, and I'm about to send that through the firewall, and the girls are working on getting everything situated up under the dash for the oil pressure sensor. So we're doing it. Running some sheathing and heat shrink from wire care for this temperature sensor wire. And dang, we're getting close here, y'all.
Not radiator, I did that one. And then I believe Bo is done with the coolant, the trans coolant, and the lines.
I think so. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only thing that's left is what Amy's doing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Here, we should probably add this to it so we don't forget it.
Oh goodness.
Just in case we forget.
Yeah.
What was that? Hood.
Put the hood on. I like it.
This heat shrink is so good. It's 3 to 1, so it goes that small from that big. It's really good stuff. I should have my heat gun out, but I don't. I'm just using a pickle lighter. That is ready to install. Oh my gosh. Dude, coolant temp sensor is marked off. The only thing that we have left that we added is the hood. Oh my gosh. Until we crank it up and we try to put it in gear and then we found other, just kidding. Who knows? It might just boom. Just,
No,
you know,
boom.
You never know.
Boom.
We're gonna put water in my coolant system to check for leaks right now.
And if it doesn't have any leaks, then we'll put some pink juice in it.
Good old peach juice.
We don't want to be wasting no.
Oh, it's going.
Yay.
I wasn't sure.
Success. And this bay is actually a wash bay, so we have a drain in the floor. So
Yeah.
that's really nice. I already
I hear a leak.
Pick up.
It's okay, I'm getting it.
There we go.
We're good. Thanks.
Squeeze it and it'll slow it down, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all better talk loud because we have no mics, no microphone A's.
Yeah, we haven't turned mics on.
Bo, can you point your light down? Oh my gosh.
At least it's just water.
Is that better?
Yeah, thank you.
I think I flicked my contact out of my eye.
You got it good.
Yeah, you are blurry.
Blur.
Is it on my arm?
It's all over you. You went over me too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, look, it's all over everything.
It felt good.
If he's trying to see if she's
Yeah, I was just cooling y'all off.
You can go.
You're blurry. Oh gosh, where did my contact go?
Did it shoot out?
I don't know.
There it is on the ground.
You're full of it.
You can't see it, so.
We're back online. We're good.
Wait, do that again.
You're sharp again. We're good. We're getting ready to crank the truck up and let it get up to operating temp, check the transmission fluid, check for water leaks, all the things. Chloe's very nervous. You can look at her face right there. She's like, oh my God. And Bo's gonna operate your throttle for you.
Okay.
Okay, Bo. Okay.
I did not mean to do that.
Bo.
His eyes are How you feeling, Chloe? Got her in park again?
Yeah, it's in park.
Is your emergency brake on? Kick
No,
it
because
on.
it doesn't work.
Oh, it don't?
Or like it worked. It doesn't engage. Like I can hold it down.
Where's that
but
4x4? It's on the tire.
Oh yeah.
Smart kiddo.
Thanks.
Ahead of me. I just don't want us to die.
No, it wouldn't be fun.
Okay, tires are blocked.
Tires are blocked.
Turn over now.
Nothing's happening.
It's just not going all the way up in the park.
It's not getting our park sensor.
Yeah, we'll have to adjust it. For now, have your foot on the brake. I'll run the gas. Just have your foot on the brake the whole time, just to get it started. Just push up more on that.
Okay.
And then hit the key at the same time. Just keep your foot on the brake the whole time.
Okay.
That's a starter problem there.
Starter again.
I messed up. I got a flex plate that was actually for the 83, not a 1990. So we were pulling parts that were pertained to the engine for a 1990 Chevy pickup, and I got one for an 83, which is what the truck is. So they're gonna go back, or Aaron's gonna run back to the parts store and get a starter for an 83.
Yeah, it's good news. Probably the 83 had different teeth on it, but this block is drilled for all 3 holes, so you can have the straight across pattern or the diagonal. So no big deal. We'll just go get a starter and this problem should be fixed.
All right, Aaron just got back from the parts store, and while he was there, we were adjusting the shifter. So now we have solid part gear and a starter to try.
That's the picture. Oh. That was neat.
Let's check the mark.
Boy, it idles so nice.
It does idle. Really, it's super cool. It's out great.
Yeah.
Smoking over that one side.
I gave it a little more driving than it has right now, and it fuel locked a little bit.
One on this side is I'm not hitting all the way because the fuel's coming out the back of this tailpipe.
Did you tell which one?
It kind of felt like it was number 5.
It's warm, but we could have a back wire or something.
It may not be plugged in all the way.
I'm gonna try to plug it in.
Sounds a lot better back there. Not that it don't sound bad up here.
Up here it just sounds like it's got a death fan on it, which it does.
It is. Idle, like carburetor, never touch it.
We have a runner, yes, and this thing sounds awesome. And Chloe was so mesmerized with being up here listening to it run, she didn't even go back to the back of the truck and listen to her Super 40s howling back there. Bo and I were back there like, yeah, this thing sounds freaking great. So our next task is going to be to drain the water out of it and get some peak juice in there. We're also going to bleed the power steering because Bo was like, we got to do that. And that's a really good plan. So we're going to jack the front of the truck up to be able to bleed the power steering and drain this toasty water out of here. And, oh, check the transmission fluid one last time once we get it. We just kind of wanted to get it circulating, just get it through all the crevices of the transmission so that we can get an accurate reading. And what else, guys?
I think that's about it. I hear a little exhaust leak over here. We'll check out.
Tighten our manifolds,
And then
our
I can,
headers.
yeah, I can see the tailpipe back there. They took one of the bolts out for some reason. And so it's sitting there chattering on the bumper, but I think we've got a truck.
Dude.
Only took a year.
Yeah, we had it 7 months.
Yeah, that was out.
It's been 7 months since these girls pulled this engine out. But yeah, our life is just too crazy, and even this week, or this time, we had a 2-week window, and that went like that. It went so fast. So yeah.
Yeah, it's different when if it were Bo and I just throwing this in here, 3 or 4 day project. But when you're trying to learn and trying to teach people, you gotta take your time, and that's what we do. I think that's gonna last a long time. You can tell pretty quickly if an engine's right, and that one sounds right.
Yeah.
No flat tappet cam to worry about. It's got a roller in it, so.
Yeah, and it's nice. The guys at Gearstar, they actually put those transmissions on transmission dynos, and they do the break-in miles. So this transmission already has 100 miles on it. So all the paperwork says this transmission's broken in. You don't have to worry about the break-in process. So They put it on the dyno, so then it comes with fluid in it. It's they check off a lot of worrisome elements of a transmission, and including the TV cable and the dipstick and all of the things that you'll need. They think of that ahead of time, so that's really nice. Gearstar for the win.
Absolutely.
Great instructions,
Yes.
trans-cooler,
all the necessary accoutrements.
They make it easy for dummies like me.
yes, and me.
You guys are anything but dummies. Okay, let's drain the.
Yeah, I got a drill over there on one move.
Probably one of those newer ones.
The starter was done, now it has like a pile of squirting.
Alrighty, it is coolant time, and we are so stoked to be at this part of the process. This is huge. So because the engine has what we estimate 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water sitting in the water journals right now, we are going to go in with some concentrate. So we're going to drop in a couple gallons of concentrate. Since it's, I prefer to use 50-50 because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to think about ratios, but the way we just discussed it, we're like, well, the engine holds 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons. So let's dump in 2 gallons of concentrate, check our level, and then maybe we'll do 50-50 from there, like pouring half out, adding water kind of thing. So.
Overflow?
Yeah, it's just, I think the thermostat's not open, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Go for a ride?
She was like, whoa.
And we got that trans cooler to fill up too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So good.
Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh. This is the best day ever.
What's your temperature at and your oil pressure?
The oil pressure is a little bit above 25, and then
Pretty warm, it's at about 220. Thermostat should open and
It's definitely got air. This just feels like nothing but air.
yeah.
It don't feel like fluid, it feels like just straight air. Because really, I think until we pop that radiator cap,
Yeah, it's trapped.
it's
in there.
just, I mean, that's just air.
Yeah, and we're at about 225, which I don't want it to go a lot higher than that.
Yeah.
Radiator's popped off. Good stuff.
So put the lid back on it.
Does it look like it's burping any at all? I'm just trying to do it real light so it don't push any water out.
Perhaps too tall, I can't see.
It definitely feels like it has water in there now.
I don't see any air coming out.
Yeah. I put it on there.
Cool.
is our ratchet strap gonna hit it?
Drove out under its own power. That's cool.
It moves.
Got an active alternator?
14.1.
Good deal.
Yeah, the other way to check it is see if the back is magnetized, and it is. Stick to it. Sounds so good.
Coming up over a lip.
Okay.
Good job.
There.
Heck yes. Oh my gosh.
Today's been like the best day ever.
Holy cow. We really wanted to drive it today because Aaron and I had planned on leaving for Maryland tomorrow, but we've decided to postpone our departure because tomorrow is a really important day. We got everything we could get done on the truck today, and we just have to accept that we didn't get to drive it. because it's dark now. So first thing tomorrow, we will be going to drive this unit, and we are so pumped about it. And then on Saturday morning, Aaron and I will hit the road for Maryland, but it's all gonna come together tomorrow. It's gonna be so rad. We will see y'all in the morning.
I've got this starter tight, and I had Chloe get in there and kind of feel where it's at, because I want her, she's got 2 checkpoints. She's going to Dallas, which is about an hour away, and she's going back home, which is 3 hours. And I want her to get in the habit of like testing those starter bolts, because we've had so much trouble out of it, and Chevrolets, those can get loose and it'll start acting up and mess up the flex plate. So yeah, so there you go. You know how tight it is.
Yes. Starting the morning off strong. Aaron got underneath there. How many shims did you end up with?
I ended up with 2 shims, one thick one and one like medium size shim, and it's still got, it doesn't sound good, but small block Chevys, oftentimes if that block's not cut perfectly, they won't sound good. They'll have like that high-pitched squilly sound.
Yeah, it sounds tingy to me.
But now it's spinning really fast. It sounds good, and I think
good
it's gonna last.
engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna last a long time. So we're gonna leave it there. Lots of this.
Yeah, exactly. So Bo's gonna be here pretty soon, and we're gonna do some final lookovers, and then I believe the plan is to get in it and take it for a test drive. We're so ready.
Now you've got your fire extinguisher, your hood lights works, so you can for all the stuff that Bo put on. Hope you don't have to go.
That's sweet though. Welcome. Okay, we just gathered the fam here. Aaron is about to stay here because he's got to work on the trailer.
Emily and I are supposed to be on the road right now. We were going to leave 6 a.m. this morning, but we're still here. So these guys are going to go drive the truck, enjoy it, check it out, make sure everything's cool, and I'm going to stay here and work on the trailer.
We're about to jump in the truck. We're going to run to the car wash because we can't handle how dirty and yucky it is because it's got a new heartbeat. It needs to feel fresh. Then we're going to go put gas in it and then do some highway checks to make sure we have all of our gears and everything. And we're just like elated. And we're going to be 3 wide in Chloe's truck. Bo's going to follow us in his truck. And that's the plan. And he's got his Mary Poppins bed of tools,
Yeah,
so
Bo.
I have no stress.
Bowie Poppins over here.
Bowie Poppins. Let's freaking go.
Feels weird to see this bay open. Shortly after we moved in, her truck moved in here, and it's taken that long to get sponsors and things like that for her parts because, as you guys know, she already had spent so much money at that other mechanic. I couldn't stand for her to spend more money, so we worked it out with sponsors, got her hooked up. It is very difficult for me to let them go without me being there, but Bo's with them. He is probably more capable than I am, and he treats the girls really good. So grateful for him and glad to see this bay open finally. I'm moving on to the trailer.
a very convenient thing happened. Chloe forgot her purse, so we came back to the shop. And when we got there, I'm like, I smell oil. And I look up underneath it, and there is so much oil dripping off the starter, dripping off the headers. And Aaron popped the hood, and he's like, I feel like those valve covers are just leaking like crazy. So we are going to pop the valve covers off Garfield, our C20, and just switch them out for now. We will make these valve covers work for her, but we just want to eliminate that problem and just be like, all right, let's move on. They're handsome, aren't they?
They are.
Making us earn it today. Yep.
You got this, Bo. You're so close.
Hot.
Oh,
tamale.
oh wait, there's a right glove somewhere.
I think this joker's ready to go over here, dude.
Yeah, those look so good.
They do.
Good job.
I don't even think I have any wires pinched in this valve cover. That's good.
Let's hope not.
Okay, it's time to crank this thing up and make sure we got the plugs in the right places. Plug wires, I mean. Sounds pretty good to me.
They're all fired.
We also use some degreaser to clean the oil off the bottom of the engine and the headers and the starter, where all the places it was dripping, so that we could have a clean slate, cleanish, to check it as we drive down the road. Let the adventures continue, ladies.
Let's do it.
It's been at that 160 mark.
Yep, okay. Water temp. It's looking good. All pressure's at 50 psi. Yeah.
Hello.
Cool down.
This is pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
We really feel like we're having a temp problem because of air in the system, so.
Yeah, it's gotta have a big air pod.
This is air from the cooling system? Dang. Kidding me? Dude, that's a lot of air.
There we go.
I don't trust that dang old thermostat, man.
Yeah, radiator's at 80 degrees.
I don't like that thermostat.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
Gone. Run without it. We're gonna
Out
have
of here. Yeah.
Ow!
I know that didn't hurt you, so you do the same thing I do. Like when you
Yeah, like I
when you
heard
do
the
something
car.
that sounds like it hurt something.
Yeah,
you
I'm
say,
like,
"Ah."
It's not perfect by any means. Don't even worry about it.
Aaron went to the parts store. He decided to get another thermostat, and he got an Edelbrock one this time, so it should be a performance unit that is going to work great. And what temperature was this one?
I don't like it, but it's 160.
160, a little
I'd
cooler.
rather it be 185, 190.
But hopefully it'll work. As long as it works, we'll be happy.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going in right now.
17, I'm at 25 already.
And that's because we have less coolant in it?
Yeah, because, you know, when it has coolant in there, it's blocking the passages and everything.
Got it.
Where now we got the water level low enough that I'm above all those water
Access the
passages.
air.
Right, yeah.
And you want to be, I mean, ideally you want to be way down there, but I'm usually around 25, 27 maybe. And I mean, the hoses are all collapsed and it happened in seconds. So. And now when we go to put coolant in it,
Yeah, look at that.
it won't have an air pocket.
I like that.
And that's the way it's supposed to work. Like, you're done instead of sitting here for 30 minutes waiting on it. But it was just blocking. And then the air's having to try and work past the block and then work up to here and get past the coolant and all that. So it's not ideal when you do that, but you can do it. So now we're going to put probably 2, maybe 3 gallons of water in.
Okay. Let me go there and hold the bucket.
Are you ready for him to crank it?
Yeah.
Cap off.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it off, see if it burns just a little bit.
Clear.
Yeah.
Clear.
Is the gauge reading to be accurate, what he tells you
Yeah.
versus what you're seeing?
165.
180 on the gauge. He's getting 182 on the snap-on laser machine.
And it's been running a while. So I think that we may be in the clear and run a good operating temp. Safe to go drive. Please. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh my gosh! It's videoing! Caught in 4K for real. Hey,
Caught in 4K.
that's okay.
We are rolling out of this dang shop and we're going to get some gasoline and it's it. Are you kidding me?
160. It's dialed.
160 just idling here.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Please.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. What a win. No cap. Let's
No
go.
cap. No cap. Hey!
Bo pulled out too. Dude. Text it. Okay.
What?
Wait for a second, Gear. It's definitely, we need to adjust the TV cable. It's staying wound out, like it's not wanting to shift a second, so we just need to adjust that TV cable a little bit out. It's probably a little too tight. That's what your truck's gonna sound like, kid. I'm so pumped about it.
I can't even believe it.
This
This
is-
doesn't even sound real, bro.
A goofy parking job.
That's fine, dude.
I'm not. I gotta get used to the turning radius again.
So
You want me to loosen it?
you can, I'm just trying to think. So if it's hanging in there, then we need to loosen it and basically make it longer, I think. I'm not 100% on that though.
Okay, we're in here. We're waiting for a screwdriver. About to adjust this TV cable. We'll see how the TV cable works at that adjustment. Chloe filled up her driver's side tank and now she's gonna switch sides over here because both of her tanks work. How cool is that? That is really nice. Okay. Now, give it enough gas to where you're like, I'm getting on the highway, you know? There it was. Okay, so this may be, because this is a performance application, it may be that it wants more gas. Like if you toot around, it might stay in a lower gear because that's kind of sporty.
Right.
If it stays in a lower gear, then you're in a power range. It might be that kind of application. Sweet! We have all the gears. We are at highway speeds right now. We're going about 60-ish. Beautiful. Chloe said it feels amazing. It's it shifted super smoothly into all the gears. I was paying attention and wasn't filming, but dang, so good. Heck yes. All right, we just turned around. We're gonna listen to the gears. Beautiful. I think that's an exhaust leak.
Yeah.
Because it's only when you're on the gas, right? Let off? Yep, okay, back in. I think that might be an exhaust leak.
It's that hanger thing. Remember how he was like, her exhaust is rattling back there because it's not very
I
tight.
bet that's what it is. Okay.
It's the little hanger thing that holds the exhaust up.
Okay.
I think it's shaking.
Yep, those shifts are so smooth and nice. Heck yeah. Okay, look at us. Bo is in the driver's seat. Chloe is riding passenger in her truck for the first time ever. And I'm here to take you guys along. Bo was all up under the truck fixing exhaust stuff. So he and I helped get the passenger side up and tight. It was missing a bolt, so it very possibly could have been creating that rattle or resonance or whatever we were hearing. And then you tightened the collectors, right?
Yeah, tightened the collectors, and then also we adjusted the starter a little bit more. It sounds great now.
Yeah, once the starter heated up, it was making more noise than we wanted. So we went in there, loosened the bolts, tweaked it around a little bit so our engagement was cleaner. If that's proper terminology for a starter. I don't know, but it sounds better now. So we're about to go on a test drive, and hopefully it shifts beautifully and doesn't have any rattles.
Ready, Freddie. Hung a little bit, but it started to feel better to start. Got a load on a Dodge.
Yeah, we do.
It's because it's a 3/4 ton, has coil springs. Those things sag like a son of a...
It's really do.
Thank you, ma'am.
Still pretty.
Well, I just think it's set up that way.
Let
me get on the highway.
We are noting a little backfire.
Yeah.
We are noting we do not hear any exhaust rattles. Driving along, we're testing like downshifting and all that good stuff. The truck kind of like does a little fuel starvation thing, and then we turned around and we stopped at the little crossover, and the fuel filter looked like it was empty, and we're like, is this a fuel starvation thing? We take off from there, and it's kind of fuel knocking a little bit, so we may have a fuel delivery problem. We're heading back to the shop now, but it's kind of doing that fuel knock thing, so we're gonna investigate that now.
Yeah, and whenever I do have fuel, the trans feels great. It's just we're low on power, and you can hear it pinging.
I'm like, dude, we just needed this thing to go. But very rarely does that happen with new builds, let's be honest. So we're just going through the motions here of new build stuff. Well, y'all, this whole leading up to Chloe's departure thing has definitely shifted. This evening, driving the truck, we were hearing things, all the facets of a new build were coming to life. The supporting mods of fuel system and things like that. Aaron got up under the truck when we were back here at the shop, and he's like, we've got some fuel lines coming from the tank up to the engine that feel spongy, old stuff. We just kind of realized how much more needs to be done with the truck before we can comfortably send Chloe 4 hours down the road.
It feels like it's driving great down the road. These tires are actually cupped on the side, and you'd figure it'd be vibrating you to death right now. But it's not, because the front end is pretty wore out and everything's loose, and it just doesn't feel right, especially to let an 18-year-old girl drive all the way to Dallas and Austin for us is like 4 or 5 hours. We were having some, as you saw in the clip earlier, we had some problems with fuel. We found that the fuel pump is bad.
And we can't get one.
And we cannot get one. The transmission felt great. The engine felt great whenever I was getting fuel. And we can't really tune on it because we're not getting any fuel, which is also, we can't adjust the kick down cable. We can't do a lot of stuff right now because it's not running well, and it just right now doesn't feel safe because we've only touched the engine and the trans, and that's really about it, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's about it. And there's just so much more to do. Those gauges we got, we're not real confident in those. Oil pressure and water temp. And we've got those Dakota Digital, so it's gonna be really cool to have those in there, have more data. I've also got an air-fuel ratio gauge. I really wanna get that in there to help dial it in. If we had that in there whenever it started acting like it was starving of fuel, we'd have a yes or no answer immediately. So we just realized she's not in a hurry. She doesn't need her truck. We just set this date and set a goal. We were trying really hard to meet that goal, but it just doesn't make sense. After Bo driving it and he's like, hey, yeah, the steering's pretty rough. I said, okay, stop. We'll go take our trip, come back, and we'll dial everything in really well. So it's where we are, and I think we feel good about that decision, all of us.
We're just gonna be back to the truck when we get back home, so y'all stay tuned. We got lots to come, and we love y'all so much and appreciate the support. We'll see y'all on the next episode.